Hello guys and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Today I'm bringing you a fair few little replays, 2 in Cold War tanks and 2 in a tier 8 TD, the Grom, and obviously I'm still bringing you quite a few replays in Cold War because I'm playing it a fair bit just to get my silver up at the moment. I'm really lacking any silver at the moment, so I really need to put some time into the Cold War game. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of Cold War, but it has its moments. This guy is, well, very triggered for some reason. Now he's just driving across the middle of the map, which is a great idea. And he's dead. There we go. Not really sure what he did, why he did that, why he did that, but you know, that guy just fired a missile, missed. Don't know if it was aimed at me or the guy next to me, but either way, he's going for the old driving straight through the middle of the map, and he's dead as well. So yeah, enemy teams are making some massive mistakes, but it's pretty equal at the moment. So obviously our team is also making some silly mistakes, or just getting unlucky. So we're playing the middle of the map. I usually like to play the middle of the map if I can. And obviously it depends on the team. If the team have gone kind of equally both flanks, then I'll play the middle, because I can then get shots on. I can help, you know, if the town's been taken by the enemy, then I can help support my team there, and then I can always fall back to the ridges on the other flank, and vice versa, obviously. But that doesn't usually happen Cold War. You know how Cold War is. It's usually just everyone drives one flank, and that's the end of it. I am a bit compromised here, but I'm trying to finish that guy, and of course the RNG fails me on that crucial shot to get that gun out of the game. And as you can see, the teams are equal. We've got slightly more health, but that is about it. So we're pushing up to these buildings here, so we can get some shots on these guys as they try to push our flag. Missing this BMP. It's just going in and out of smoke. A little bit annoying. Don't know why I'm pushing up so heavily here, but looks like, by the looks of it, their team seems to have, stopped pushing and are sticking around in the town. This guy is pushing one of our guys, and I don't know how that missed. Again, RNG is sucky at the moment. I know they've potentially... I don't know why that guy's doing. Again, he's kind of just driving out in the open. But yeah, obviously after the big update, not too long ago, they reverted the RNG back to its, annoying self. I think that's, with the big update of 6.0, everything's rubbish apart from the RNG. They improved the RNG, so your tanks are more accurate. Now obviously that, I guess, they said obviously reverting back means you're going to have longer games, and I think they were right, because you know it has definitely increased the time a lot of the games are lasting, which is great. I do love, and it's very like even teams, and it's down to the wire kind of thing. That's very fun, but I still think they could have done it another way without having to destroy the RNG, because it's never fun missing shots when you've fully aimed them in and things. As you can see, we've got the 2 kills. Not a bad game there. If you do like this video, do give it a like, guys, and subscribe, because I'll be bringing you more. As you can see, just got a touch under 9,000 direct damage, over 2,000 assisted. So yeah, about 11,000 combined. So we came top of the team. Yeah, that was a fun game. It's didn't last very long. That's usually average kind of time for a Cold War game. just because how fast the tanks are and how fast the reload times are. Like I said, I like the fact that we've got longer longer games, but like I said, I just don't think they should nerf the RNG, because it's just never fun. It's never fun to not hit the targets. I don't get me wrong. I understand that occasionally a shot will not go exactly where you wanted it to go, because that's life in general. Don't even pen that guy in the side. That's very annoying. But yeah, it's like, come on. Tanks are a lot more accurate than they are in this game most of the time. Got a shot into the back of that guy. Very nice. And we rolled really, rolled high for that. And then we got a second shot in. This tank has got fairly bad pen at the moment. It's been power crept quite badly. He gets that shot in. All I do is track damage. That's kind of annoying. It's not going particularly well so far for me. But our team is winning on hit points. Just got the same amount of guns in the game right now, so it still could go either way. Yeah, just got our teams again kind of split up quite equally. It's very unusual. These two games are very unusual for Cold War. Like I said, it's just one team goes one way, the other team goes the other, and that's usually how the game goes. But we've got a fair amount of tanks here and on the other flank as well, so it's nice. It's nice. Just poking around this corner to see if there's anybody here. Again, just not penning most of my shots, unfortunately. I should have looked at the stats at the end of this game to see how many shots I've fired and actually hit but didn't pen. And again, I think that was just, yeah, RNG again. I think it hit his good bad turning circle. I was gonna fall back, and again, just didn't pen it. It's ridiculous, right? Trying to hit his gun deck now. I have only got four rounds of normal ammunition, and then I realise, oh my god, they have actually wiped my team, so I do have to get back here. Just waiting to see who's coming. Got a couple of light tanks behind us, so they can help. Again, bad aim on that missile there, because it hit somewhere where it couldn't pen, so it did ever so slight damage. Trying to track this guy, but it ain't working. This guy's getting up behind this guy, and I'm just like, okay. And they've actually taken him out. So I am going to probably be next for the chopping board. So I'm just trying to get in as much damage and as can before I get taken out, and hopefully my team will come support. But yeah, they're mainly on the other flank now. We've got a heavy up on the hill. He actually penned that, but I finish him off. That's one guy down. I've only got the one kill so far. Trying to push up to this defensive line here. This guy is it's never going to pen me at that distance, mate. So I'm glad he decided to come in on me. Yeah, and he's got taken out. Just throwing the tanks away at this point. And that's the guy I could never pen, but now I've got premium rounds in, so we're hopefully going to be penning a few more shots into him. And we take out another tank. That's two tanks taken out by us. And yeah, we're going to probably win this game now. I've still got a fair amount of hit points left to play with. And so I'm going to... Looks like the enemy has stopped pushing. Because they know it's all over. Managed to finish off another tank. That's nice, 3 kills there. So just got about 7,500. Not the best result. But pretty good for this tank. Like I said, it's probably worth putting a lot of premium into this thing. And of course, we bounced that shot. We auto locked. Bad idea to hit. Probably one of the only areas that I'm not going to be able to pen. Obviously, worried about the light tank, but we're just going to go for it right now. And we auto lock into his hull there and take him out. Block that shot, unfortunately, for the other guy. But yeah, we got the 4th kill there. Yeah, so just about kind of rushed that shot, but still, I mean, put a lovely shot into that guy, and he gets nice. Game over, guys. So just get under 9,000 damage combined with 4 kills. And we only come second in that game. The other person on the good game, as you can see, was still earning a fair amount of silver. We get first class in that one. I was wondering if the other guy had a mastery. Right, next we're in the Grom. I got this out of a chest. I've really wanted it for a long time, and I've been going out in it, and it is a very good tank. And these 2 games will definitely prove that, because I'll tell you now, these 2 games are not even first classes. They're just second classes, but they're really good. So I wanted to show you the tank anyway, and yeah, just these are the best ones, kind of 2 of the best games I've had in it so far. I haven't played many games in it, and yeah, it hits like a truck. We are talking major damage. It does have a super long reload. Its armor is actually pretty good. As you can see, we got targeted by artillery straight away. We went down this flank, guys, which is at the time I thought was a mistake, because there's like not many people supporting this flank. A little bit led it bit too much there. But it doesn't look like the enemy has sent many of their tanks this way either. But it is a little bit annoying, because we do have some support, but they're just hanging back, and it's just like, come on, guys. I shouldn't be the one in the front here. I'm not that type of tank. Artillery is just ceaselessly going for me, even though this flank has very few guys on. Take him out with 1 shot. The artillery comes flying in. I was expecting it to do that. So we creep up to this bush, try to get vision out, see if there's anybody else coming this way. Yeah, this thing can hold its own against tier 9s, that's for sure. It hits really hard. Like I said, decent armor. Obviously, your armor's not going to be too good against tier 9s, but you know, what tank is at tier 8? But you can get the occasional bounce. And yeah, playing against tier 8s, you're going to get a fair amount of bounces, I would say. So we are close to just over 2,000 combined damage. Our team does seem to be losing. Got less hit points and less tanks in the game right now. But we're going to push up, because, to be honest, I don't think we've got much choice. Yeah. If our team has all gone one flank and then not winning that flank, then we've really got to just hope we can beat these guys on this flank. And we take him out there. And obviously, that was a tier 6, I think, so. Bounce another shot. Trying to pull back behind this train and the hill here. We haven't got the thing is, guys, this has not got particularly good camo right now, because I have got a really bad crew in it. I think it's only got 3 full skills in it, and obviously when I do that, it's usually that just hits so hard. And 3 kills in this game so far, and yeah, it's. So yeah, I prioritize So I've probably got fire extinguisher thing, preventative fire, yeah, whatever it's called, that helps put out fires and prevent them from happening. And brothers in arms or whatever it's called to improve all crew skills. And yeah, probably nothing camo related. That's usually what my next skills will probably be. Accuracies usually comes before camo, just so to make sure actually hitting those shots. Because obviously I can move my tank if I get spotted and start getting shot at. Obviously, this thing will be a lot better once I start getting some more crew skills in. This is yeah, just a great tank. Like I said, the results of these games will show that yeah, this people are having some amazing games in this thing. That was obviously a very speculative shot there, and it wasn't quite fully aimed in. Would be nice to actually finish them off there. I should have probably looked at what my tanks were left, because we have more tanks, quite a few more tanks, and a fair bit of more hit points. But obviously, if the majority of my team are do take that guy out, very nice. And a good tier 8 is now pushing our base. And we take out another one, just absolutely annihilated. So we've got the 5 kills. Now, as you can see, yeah, just over 4,000 combined. But the heavy is just pushing our flag. So I'm not expecting to get any more damage in this game. But there's no point in giving up. Never know. I put in the APCR, my premium rounds, just because obviously gives you better penetration, because it's quite a heavy tank we're fighting here, and it's tier 8, and obviously shell velocity will help me maybe get the shot in before he dies, someone else kills him. So yeah, just putting that in that. Might as well. Haven't used, don't think I've used any of this round because I haven't needed to, because they've all been side on or lower tier. But yeah. Now, obviously, when I play this game, I quite often complain about coming lower in the scoreboard because I haven't had any kills. And obviously, someone who's got like 1,000 damage but got 6 kills has got ahead of me, and I've got like over 3,000 damage or whatever. But yeah, I quite often complain about that. But obviously, gives you good. I've only come second. I've got 6 kills here. Yeah, so I'm a little bit annoyed by that, really. Yes, I guess usually you get more XP the closer you are to the enemy you're shooting at, but I did get 6 kills. Like I said, usually like I'm playing a game and I'm like second, and I've done like over 3,000 damage and some fair amount assisted, and the person ahead of me's had like 1,000 damage, but he's got like 6 kills. And for some reason, it's the other way around in this one, which is quite annoying. But like I said, that was only a second class. Yeah, so like I said, people are having amazing games in this thing. So I was thinking at some point I might just load premium just to see if I can get a first class, because at the moment it's proving quite difficult to even get a first class. I don't think I've got it, and I've had almost all the games I've played in this thing. I've had a very good game. Obviously, like occasionally I've had like one where it's gone really badly because my whole team's collapsed or whatever. But yeah, for the majority, I've had really good games, and pretty much every match I've gone out in this thing. Pulled back a bit, obviously, like I said, I haven't got good camo, and I will suffer for that in a minute. Oh yeah, and I get spotted straight away there. And I'm getting hit by loads of people. But I bounce majority of those shots. I bounce 1,000, and we do hit that shot blind. But yeah, we've got almost, what was it, about almost 3,000 combined there. Don't know what this guy's playing at, but yeah, he's gonna suffer for that mistake. I guess he was a tier 6 and he just thought, oh, there's no point in playing properly. I am a tier 6 and a tier 8 game. I'm not going to do very well. But that tank is very good. I say it's very good, but I played it for 5 or 6 games because I wanted to have a really good game in it before I moved on to my next tank. And of course, every game I had in it, I was absolute bottom tier. Now, that, yeah, obviously, there's only so much you can do. And we do another big bit of damage there. So we've got 4,000 combined here, guys. It's the beginning of the match. I am being a little bit risky here. I'm presuming a lot of the enemy will be fighting the guys behind them. So I'm expecting not to be spotted here. And we do take a massive hit. And it's just like, really? There are literally guys behind you. Why are you shooting at me when there's guys behind you? And that's the thing with this game. You cannot expect your team to be competent. You cannot expect the enemy team to think logically. And that is kind of the annoying thing about this game. Is like, I'm like, right, I'll play this position because it would be stupid for anybody to push over this hill to get to me. And of course, that's exactly what happens. Some idiot on the enemy team just YOLOs over the hill, takes off most of my hit points. He dies for it, but or sometimes even worse, gets away with it. And it's just like, what? But why did you do that? I don't understand the thinking. And obviously, I know that's just how playing with other humans is, but still, it's insane how much it happens in this game. Just people doing silly things, and you're just not expecting it to be like that. Or like your team just throwing their tanks away and absolutely getting annihilated at a big, like 2 minutes into a game or whatever. I am probably being a little bit too cautious here. I probably should just be pushing this tank over here. It's a T29, it's a good tank, but he's not going to be taking me out in a hit. I do push here. And we put a massive hit into him. Feel a bit sorry for him there. Oh no, it's a T34, sorry, and it was taken out. So, yeah, we've got one tank left. I should have pushed a bit earlier, but... So we got over 5,000 combined damage here, guys. And there he is. Rushed that shot, didn't hit it. It is I do feel sorry for it. It's the one of the Chinese rocket tanks. Terrible line. Trying to see if I can get a shot. Just kind of waiting for him to come round here. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get a shot on this guy. And of course he gets set on fire, but we do manage to put the final shot into him and take him out of the game. So they go 2 kills as compared to the other game. We do come top of the team this time. And we've got about almost 6,000 damage. And best in game for blocks as well, my TD, so that's a bit unusual. But again, with that result, I am still only getting second class here. High caliber and stuff usually means you get first class, usually. But like I said, amazing tank. People are having some amazing games in it. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.